Nom 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 yum 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 yum. I just transformed from that mini. How amazing was that? I'll add some visual effects to that later. It'll look really ace. In fact, this entire video is going to be just packed with visual effects, like these massive explosions behind me. Whoa, whoa, the fire's so warm. Oh, and now I'm on the moon. How fantastic is this? Just look at all the space dust and the stars and the space and the earth. You can see the earth in the background there. That's amazing. Apparently you need a green screen and a basic understanding of visual effects. Well, those first scenes are going to just look rubbish, aren't they? God. You're just going to have to use some imagination, I think. Just fill it in. I was in space, there was explosions. Just use a bit of brain power. You'll be fine. It'll look good. And not at all embarrassing for me. So, Transformers 3, eh? Did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. Very much so. This is the best movie ever made? No. Went to go and see it in IMAX 3D, which was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's like, whoa. Transformers is very much a visual experience, and I think seeing it in IMAX really, boosts it up a notch. The 3D is just so immersive, it points you forget you're actually watching a 3D movie until like something almost hits you in the face. Ooh. Ooh. You see, it would be amazing in 3D. Now, you don't go and see a Transformers movie expecting a great plot or deep character development, or any sort of plot or any sort of character development for that matter. Oh, hello there. Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen. Oh, you've gone awfully quiet. You were chatting away earlier on. Is it because I was talking about lack of plot and character development? Is that why you're not saying anything? Is that why you've become considerably less chatty? Is it? Do you think it's because I've touched on a sore point? Saying that, Dark Side of the Moon did have its emotional moments. It even made some of my female friends shed some tears. Now you see, you're making people get emotional over giant robots. You see, that's quite impressive. It also had some laugh out loud moments, which is always great when you're in a full cinema. It's also filled with a few moments where you just think, oh, why did they put that in? I mean, that was completely unnecessary. I mean, who let that in the movie? I mean, where's the quality control around here? Who's writing this stuff? It's actually filled with some surprising moments as well, which in itself is quite surprising, but mostly it's filled with more inspiring sort of jaw-dropping sort of, wow, that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Massive explosions, giant robots. It's pretty cool and awesome. I was actually quite impressed with the performance of Shia LaBeouf. I should have probably looked up to see how you say his second name. Is it LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf? I mean, what sort of second name is that? I mean, who came up with that one? Anyway, regardless, I thought he did a very good job. He made you connect with the emotions in the film, making you feel sad at points, making you laugh at others. I mean, he was actually quite funny and a very likeable character. The new female lead was played by a woman called Rosie Huntington Whiteley, and apparently she was a model who's never had any sort of acting experience before. And with her being a model, I'm surprised they didn't flaunt that a little bit more. Oh wait, did I say didn't? Oh yeah, no, sorry, yeah, they did, sorry. You actually see her backside before you see her face. I mean, what's that saying exactly? I'm not sure. And with this being her first time, I thought she did very well, she was definitely in the movie, and she like her thing, like the pivotal sort of thing that she had lines. She definitely had lines. Right, before I go, there's actually one thing I need to include in this review, but it's quite spoiler heavy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little signal down in the bottom corner telling you that the spoiler is on. Just lower your volume. It's literally only going to take 10 seconds, only about 10 seconds. Lower your volume, and then once that little signal is gone, you can turn your volume back up and the spoiler will have finished and we can finish with the review. So yeah, just lower your volume now, and in about 10 seconds you can come on back. Okay, right, there isn't actually any spoilers, I'm just having a laugh, but they don't know that, but shh. Keep it quiet, right? Don't say anything. Okay, I'm going to count them back in. 3, 2, 1. And so you think that Sam might actually live, but then he dies when Optimus Prime explodes. And you just think, right, well, the Autobots are dead, Sam's dead, everyone's dead. It was a really surprising ending. And you think actually maybe there's going to be a Transformers 4, but everybody's dead, there's nobody alive, that's the end of it. There's absolutely nobody else who can, unless they bring in a whole new cast of characters, that's definitely the end of Transformers. Because we're talking about hay fever, I thought, film it in enemy territory. Whoa, hey, I'm almost crying, I love shots. I'm just feeling very emotional right now.